When your male cat sleeps with you, it is easy to see it as a simple habit. Something warm, something cozy, maybe even something convenient. But what if that moment means far more than comfort? What if every time your male cat chooses your bed, your chest, your feet, or the space right beside you, he is telling you something deeper than most owners ever realize? Because sleep is not a small thing for a cat. Sleep is vulnerability. It is the moment when instincts go quiet, defenses drop, and survival gets placed in someone else's hands. For a male cat especially, that matters. These are animals wired to stay alert, protect territory, and never fully let their guard down unless they believe, on a deep instinctive level, that they are safe. That is why this choice matters so much. Your male cat could sleep almost anywhere. The couch, the chair, the sunny spot on the floor, a shelf, the end of the hallway. And yet, night after night, he chooses you. Not randomly, not casually, but deliberately. And once you understand what that decision really says, you start to see bedtime in a completely different way. In this video, we are going to break down what it truly means when your male cat sleeps with you. Why the exact place he chooses matters, what changes in that pattern can reveal, and why the last sign may be the deepest proof of trust your cat will ever give you. Because when a male cat falls asleep next to someone, he is not just resting, he is revealing who he trusts most in the world. And if that person is you, then you may be holding a kind of bond that many cat owners never fully recognize, even when it is happening right beside them every single night. 1. He is choosing you as his safest place. Your male cat could sleep almost anywhere in the house. A chair in the corner, the couch, a warm patch of sunlight, the end of the hallway where no one would disturb him. And yet, night after night, he chooses you. That is not random. For a male cat, where he sleeps matters a lot. Sleep is the one time he cannot stay fully alert. He cannot react quickly. He cannot defend himself the same way. So if he chooses to sleep next to you, that choice is already saying something important. He feels safe with you, but it goes deeper than that. Male cats are often strongly territorial by nature. They think in terms of what belongs, what feels familiar, and what is worth staying close to. So when your cat presses against you, curls beside you, or returns to the same sleeping spot on your bed over and over again, he is not just looking for comfort, he is anchoring himself to the place that feels most secure in his world. And over time, that place becomes you. Not just your bed, not just your blanket, you. That is why this matters more than most people realize. Your male cat is not simply choosing a soft place to sleep. He is choosing the one presence that allows him to fully let go. And for an animal built to stay cautious, that decision says everything. It says, out of everywhere I could be, this is where I feel safest. 2. He positions himself like he is protecting you. Have you ever noticed where your cat actually sleeps when he is next to you? Not just that he is there, but exactly where he places his body. Most people miss this completely. But once you start paying attention, a pattern appears. Some cats sleep between you and the edge of the bed. Others face the door. Some position themselves slightly ahead of you, as if they are watching something you cannot see. It looks random at first, but it is not. In the wild, male cats do not just lie down anywhere. They choose positions that give them awareness. Corners, elevated spots, angles where they can detect movement early. Even when resting, part of their instinct is still active. And when your cat sleeps beside you, that instinct does not disappear. It adapts. So when he places himself between you and the open side of the bed, or angles his body toward the entrance of the room, he is not just getting comfortable. He is placing himself in the position that makes the most sense for monitoring the space around you. It is subtle, quiet, easy to overlook, but it reveals something powerful. Because your cat is not just thinking about his own safety in that moment, he is including you in it. And for an animal that does not feel obligated to protect anyone, that choice matters. He is not just resting next to you. In his own way, he is keeping watch. 3. Where he sleeps on your body says everything. There is a big difference between your cat sleeping near you and sleeping on you. And even more importantly, where he chooses to rest on your body, is not random. Each position tells a different story. If your male cat sleeps on your chest, that is one of the highest levels of trust he can show. He is placing himself directly over your heartbeat, syncing with your breathing, feeling every rise and fall. That kind of closeness is deeply instinctual. It mirrors the comfort kittens feel when they sleep against their mother. Warmth, rhythm, safety, all in one place. If he curls up near your feet, it means something different. He still wants to be close, but he is choosing a position that allows quicker movement. It is a balance between comfort and awareness. He is resting, but still ready. Now, if he sleeps near your head, especially on your pillow or against your neck, that is something else entirely. That is intimacy. He is placing himself near one of the most vulnerable parts of your body, while also exposing his own. It shows a level of emotional safety that goes beyond simple comfort. And if he changes positions from night to night, pay attention. That shift is not random either, because your cat is constantly adjusting based on how he feels and how he feels about you in that moment. And once you understand that, every night becomes a quiet conversation without a single word. 4. He knows when something is wrong with you. Have you ever had a day where you did not say anything to anyone, but somehow your cat acted differently around you? Maybe he stayed closer than usual. Maybe he refused to leave your side. Maybe he slept right on top of you when he normally would not. That is not coincidence. Your male cat is far more aware of your internal state than you think. Cats are extremely sensitive to subtle changes in behavior, body language, and even scent. When your stress levels rise, your body chemistry shifts. Your breathing changes, your movements become slightly different. These are things you may not even notice about yourself, but your cat does. And when he picks up on those changes, his behavior often shifts in response. He may stay closer. He may choose to sleep pressed against you. He may follow you more than usual, not because he suddenly needs something, but because he has detected that something about you is different. And here is what makes this so meaningful. Cats are not wired to comfort others out of obligation. They do not have to respond to your emotions. So when your male cat chooses to stay close during those moments, it is not instinct alone. It is a decision. He is not just reacting to your environment. He is responding to you, and in his own quiet way. Without making a sound, he is saying something most people never realize their cat is capable of saying. I know something is off, and I'm here. 5. A sudden change in where he sleeps is a warning. Have you ever noticed your cat suddenly stop sleeping where he always used to? One week he is right next to you, same spot every night, and then suddenly he is across the room, on the floor, or in a place he never chose before. Most people ignore this. They assume it is just a mood, a random change, maybe the weather, maybe nothing at all. But for a cat, especially a male cat with a strong routine, that kind of shift is rarely random. Because cats are masters at hiding discomfort, they will not complain. They will not show obvious pain. They will not ask for help, but they will change their behavior. And one of the first things that changes is where they sleep. If your cat suddenly moves away from you, it could mean he is feeling physical discomfort and does not want contact. If he starts sleeping closer than usual, even on top of you when he normally would not, he may be seeking warmth or reassurance. And if he begins choosing isolated or hidden spots, it can be a sign of stress or something deeper happening internally. The key is not to panic, but to notice, because your cat is not trying to confuse you. He is communicating in the only way he knows how. And most of the time, the difference between catching a problem early and missing it completely comes down to whether you paid attention to something as simple as where he chose to sleep. 6. When he falls into deep sleep next to you, he is showing you something no one else gets to see. Most people notice it, but they never really understand what it means. Your cat's body relaxes completely. His paws twitch slightly. Sometimes he kneads softly in his sleep. His breathing slows. Maybe there is even a faint, quiet purr you can barely hear. It looks peaceful, almost ordinary, but it is not, because this is the most vulnerable state your cat can ever be in. In deep sleep, especially REM sleep, your cat is no longer alert. His instincts are not actively scanning the environment. His body is not ready to react. In the wild, This level of vulnerability would be dangerous. It would only happen in a place that feels completely, unquestionably safe. And yet, here he is, right next to you. That is not comfort. That is trust at its absolute peak. Every instinct in his body is telling him to stay aware, to stay ready, to protect himself. But in this moment, something stronger overrides all of that. The way he feels about you. So when your male cat reaches that deep, twitching, fully relaxed sleep beside you, he is not just resting. He is letting go of every defense he has. And that means something powerful. Because he is not just saying you are safe, he is saying you are the safest place he knows. And for a cat, there is no deeper level of trust than that. So the next time your male cat curls up beside you at night, take a moment before you fall asleep. Because what looks like a simple habit is anything but simple. He chose you. Out of every place in the house, out of every possible corner, surface, or quiet spot, he chose to be right there, next to you, not just because it is warm, not just because it is comfortable, but because, to him, it is safe. And every small detail you have seen now starts to mean something more. The way he presses against you, the position he takes on the bed, the spot he chooses on your body, the way he stays closer when you are not okay. Even the moments when he moves away, none of it is random. It is all communication. Quiet, subtle, easy to miss, but deeply intentional. And then there is that final moment, when he falls into a deep sleep. Completely still, completely relaxed, without a single defense left in his body. That is not just trust. That is the result of everything you have built together. Every time you made him feel safe, every time you respected his space, every time you became predictable, calm, and familiar, it all leads to that one thing: a cat who can finally let go. So if your male cat sleeps next to you like that, do not take it lightly. Because in his world, where survival is everything, he made a decision that overrides all of it. He chose you as the place where he does not have to be on guard anymore. And there is no deeper bond a cat can offer than that.